Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm Dustin Staples, off camera here for a number of reasons, as you see there on your screen. We appreciate your company as always. We're showcasing you the 2022 hurricane names. Of course, earlier on Monday, we talked about how Colorado State was predicting an above average season. And of course, the average, we do see about 14 hurricanes. And again, about 9 of those do become, or about roughly 4 to 7 typically are about the average hurricane. And again, 3 of those are major category 3 storms or greater. But just you see there on the list there, we've got Alex, Bonnie, Colin, Daniela, Earl, Fiona, Gaston, Hermaine, Ian. You see the list goes on there. Of course, you know, Carl is one of those names that were switched out for Katrina, as you know, back in 2005. Every now and again, those names do get altered because of how strengthened of the powerful name of the storm is. If it's very catastrophic, the National Hurricane Center will retire the name and will replace it with something else that has not been used in the past as well. So that is some history with those. And like you said, when we get down all the way back to the end of the letters again, we will see with that as well. So a lot of interesting things to see when we get closer to hurricane season, as a lot of things are beginning to ramp up with our water temperatures warming up, and our seawater levels are increasing, becoming more active as the last 30 years or so. Data has shown that our hurricane seasons are beginning to get more strengthening as we are beginning to see more ocean water temperatures rise. And of course, the sea levels also have a playing part with that as well. That's some climatology stuff, information I just passed along to you there. So I hope you gained a little information on that, and always do your research on climatology. It's always an interesting topic to talk about, and I could be on here for hours talking about it, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to talk about how we're going to continue to see the warm weather, and again, no tropical weather expected anytime soon. It's going to feel more like early summer than it is early spring, and because warm weather has been over the theme of the last several days. We're running about 15 degrees above where we need to be for this time of the evening anyway. So we are well above the average 30-year high, which is right around 65 degrees. So we're a little bit above where we need to be. But again, clouds cover will be themed today. Stray shower is possible, but I'm not expecting a widespread rain event or nothing. Low to mid 70s by 8 o'clock, and then it will dip down to mid 60s as you make your way towards the overnight hours of tonight. Again, our average low is 47, so well above where we need to be for our overnight lows too. So this is more like a late May, early June setup than it is an early April condition too. Because of this, we're beginning to see the warmth of that, and also we do have high pressure off the coast that is generating a lot of this warmth and southerly flow too. So that is something to keep in mind. Our locally Martinsville forecast for tomorrow will most likely see a mix of sun and clouds as you make your way out and about for your Wednesday. High right on 80 degrees. A southerly flow is in the making. So again, we're going to have a southerly push in this warm air that is moving in with the breezes out there. So just keep that in mind. Where again, our average high is right on 65 degrees. So we're running about 15 degrees above the normal high for this time of the month. No rain is expected either. And take a look at some of your area-wide temperatures. Another beautiful afternoon is in the making. We'll most likely see, again, variably to mostly cloudy skies for our folks here. We could see some more cloud cover to the mountains a little bit closer there. They may see a stray chance of a shower then from Medicine, Wirtz, Claudeville, outside of Patrick Springs, going towards 57 up towards the Parkway. Just keep that in mind. Again, 81 of Ridgeway down towards the Martinsville Speedway District. As you know, the races are now wrapping up and have now closed up for the season. 80 here in the city, meanwhile, upper 70s as you make your way both for Ferrum and Rocky Mount outside of Boone's Mill up towards 220 North. So if you have any plans, maybe take your lunch outdoors tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day. However, though, again, the winds will be out there too. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a little gusty here and again there. But again, that's all part of the stationary and cold front that's going to be moving through our area later on the day on Wednesday. You could possibly see some showers late on overnight Wednesday into your Thursday. We talked about this. Right now there's a marginal risk for our folks here along the south of Rocky Mount, Martinsville, Henry County. Some parts of Patrick County is also included in that marginal risk, basically meaning there is a level 1 out of 5 on the severe weather prediction scale outside of Norman, Oklahoma, who does a great job predicting those outlooks too. But right now there are folks down to the south. Again, this is the 4th consecutive weeks for Texas, Louisiana, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, and even parts of Kentucky and Georgia and Alabama. Pretty much I just covered the entire Mid-South at that point there in the central United States. We're expecting another round of severe storms again for your Tuesday night, Wednesday, and once more. And so right now we are in the midst of the start of the severe weather season. As you know, we have already seen several tornado warned storms impacting our area. Again, folks here along the southern tier of the coverage area have already seen a number of those tornado warnings. Also folks in Rocky Mountain. Of course, thankfully, not much of those excuse me, tornadoes have been too severe, particularly here for us. So we've been so far very thankful for that. We've been seeing a lot of heavy rain though with the storms that do come through, and that's all part of the instability of the atmosphere that triggers those heavy rain showers and thunderstorms for us. As you do make your way again for Thursday, I'm not expecting any widespread showers or storms, more so like any passing showers and thunderstorms, but most the theme for your Thursday. So just keep all that in mind as you make your way out and about. So once again, a beautiful day for tomorrow, a little breezy. Just keep that in mind. Highs are running about 15 to 20 degrees where they need to be for this time of the month. So before too long, we'll be saying it's way too hot outside, but take advantage of it before we get to those early summertime temperatures. Just stick around here with us. We appreciate your company as always. I'm going to head off now. That'll do it for me, and we're going to have more great local programming continuing here on BTW21 News.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiro.